in setting up this story, so I'm not going to. AJ?
All right. Our next story is about a pairing, a coupling, a merging of two things that at first sound like they go together like Chinese food and cheese.
Oh, yes.
But when you think about it for a bit longer, chess boxing, yes, I said chess boxing, doesn't leave a funny taste in your mouth. Rather, it's a flavorful combination of brains and brawn and director David Bitton's nearly finished production on a chess boxing documentary. And I went head-to-head with him to find out more about his interest in the phenomenon, his film, and his Kickstarter campaign.
Well, you did that well.
Thank you.
In this corner, sporting the checkered white shirt, director David Bitton. In the opposing corner, sporting the purple shirt, the interviewer, Ajay Fry. Begin!
What is chess boxing? It's exactly what it sounds like, actually. It's alternating rounds of chess and boxing that take place in a boxing ring. There's a chessboard sitting in the middle of the ring. They climb in, they sit down, play chess for 4 minutes. The bell rings, they get up, take the board out of the ring, and they put on their gloves, and then they duke it out for 3 minutes and go back and forth until you have a winner by checkmate or knockout.
After you've boxed a round, you've got to sit down and play chess for a round. Now the chess is a lot more punishing than the boxing.
Break it down for me, because this actually originated in a graphic novel.
Right, it was first invented in a graphic novel by renowned graphic novelist Enki Bilal. He's a French artist. In his comic book, everyone was measuring things, and they all wanted to measure who was the best, who was the smartest, who was the toughest. And so the ultimate way of doing that was in a chess and boxing match. It was called ChessBoxing. 10 years later, a Dutch performance artist named Ipe Rubing was reading this comic book, and so he adapted the rules to make it a bit more, watchable for the audience, and turned it into the alternating rounds, and he put it on. And as he was doing it, he realized it's really hard to switch after you're pumped up with adrenaline to sit down at the chessboard and to actually make good moves and play well. And so he thought that this could actually make a good sport.
It's pretty good because it allows people to fight that wouldn't normally fight.
Are there leagues where it's, scrawny, guys like us playing chess boxing, or is it just the hulking guys?
No, it's actually, you get a mix of both, and that's what's actually really cool about the sport, is that it challenges that stereotype of, what a boxer should be and what a chess player should be.
Chess boxing.
In a sense, it's very silly. When it's mentioned with a smile.
What is it that you love so much about chess boxing? What is the appeal for you?
I just think that this combination of brains and brawn I think it does something to your brain. Chess players and boxers are in different boxes in your head. You've never seen anything like this. I'm personally attracted to things like that, and I want to bring that wonder that I have, when seeing this thing to more people.
It's David's desire to bring the sport to more people that drove him to investigate it and celebrate it through his documentary film, ChessBoxing: The King's Discipline. To finish the project, he's turned to the popular crowdfunding website, Kickstarter.
It's great to be able to use a platform like Kickstarter to reach out to the actual audience who wants to see the film in the first place. I think that people's knee-jerk reaction to chess boxing is that this is ridiculous and it's kind of a joke. While there is something exciting and entertaining about that, and I want to maintain that, I want to bring people a fresh perspective on it and to be like, oh, well, this actually might have some merit.
The number one fighting sport with the number one thinking sport. Tell me about one combination that's more fascinating than chess boxing.
Sorry, dude. Checkmate.
Well, at least you didn't beat me at boxing.
Oh, my mind is kind of blown. I'm a wham band. I'm not very good at chess, so I would be terrible at this. But what a cool way to put it. The number one sport of the mind with the number one sport historically of the body. I think that's really cool. And here's the thing, I know I got mad at Ann Rice earlier for doing a Kickstarter campaign.
Yes.
She don't need the money, but this sort of project is exactly what Kickstarter is for.
Yeah, and it gives fans a chance to contribute to something that they are interested in knowing more about. And once you hear about chess boxing, how do you not want to know more about it? I want to go see a live chess boxing event here in Toronto. Hopefully that'll happen.
Because it's serious. This is not tongue-in-cheek. Like, they actually box and they sit down with all that adrenaline and they have to focus. Like, it really seems like a feat of the mind.
Though that's one of the things that David told me, that over in Europe with England and Germany, it's a very serious thing. Down in the States, in LA, it's a bit more of a charity event. That's where you saw Batman and Superman duking it out.
Okay, so it's a bit more,
down in the US, and there's actually a bit of a battle going on right now about what the future of chess boxing will be like, depending on where the most attention is paid. But you can pay attention to the Kickstarter campaign on Kickstarter.com. Just do a simple search for chess boxing. They're looking to raise at least $35,000, and we wish them all the best of luck in doing so. And stick around, we got more after the break.
Mr. Guy bleeding and being like, pawn to rook 4.